Hey everybody, it's me, Alex from Singlet, and in this video I would like to show you our DevOps contribution to the pipeline foundation for the project MIMEKit. MIMEKit is a .NET MIME creation and parser library. Check out the link to the project's repo in the description. Our contribution to MIMEKit is a consolidation of 3 separate pipelines, one on Azure, one on Upware, and one on Travis, into a single GitHub Actions CI/CD pipeline. We communicated with the owner, who expressed to us that the requirements of the project's continuous integration were running builds and unit tests on Windows, running builds and unit tests on Linux, and publish NuGet package to myget.org. So here is what we created. First and most important, of course, is the name of the pipeline, MIMEKit CI/CD pipeline. It triggers on push commits, pull requests, and the workflow dispatch event, which is a way of allowing the pipeline to be executed manually at any time. Next, the jobs. For simplicity of execution, even though there is a package deployment step, we decided to keep it to a single job only. So the CI job, per the owner's requirements, runs on both Windows latest, which is the same as saying Windows Server 2019, and Ubuntu latest, which is a keyword for Ubuntu 20.04, and runs for both debug and release build configurations. There is a job output for convenience if further jobs should be added to the pipeline, and also there are several environment variables for values reused in the job. Now to the meat and potatoes of the pipeline. First step is a script that handles conditional statements so they would be easier to maintain and read. Next, we install MS-Build, and as you can see in the if declaration, this step executes only on Windows. The reason is that Ubuntu runners have latest Mono runtime pre-installed, which handles the use of MS-Build. Then we clone the repo with the checkout action. As we need to perform some authenticated Git actions further down the pipeline, we used the token input and gave it secrets.github token, which is an automatically generated personal access token, new for each run of the pipeline with a certain amount of permissions. Also, the submodules input had to be used with the recursive value to also check out recursively Git submodules, which are basically subdirectories of a repository. The following 3 steps handle the Git tag bump. The first one retrieves the version of the project from the MIMEKit project file. The next one retrieves the latest tag from the project's remote repo. The third compares the 2 values, and if the version from the MIMEKit project file is different from the latest Git tag, it is pushed as the new Git tag. Then NuGet and .NET dependencies are restored in 2 separate steps just for readability, and in the next step the application is built. The next one runs the unit tests and outputs a test results.xml, which in the step after it is uploaded as a pipeline artifact. The next step executes the unit tests again, but with a very specific configuration for code coverage use with the coveralls tool, and for that reason it runs only on Windows and for the debug build configuration. The next 3 steps handle the NuGet package creation and deployment. First, the NuGet package is created from the MIMEKit newspec file. Then the package is pushed to myget, and lastly, the package is uploaded as a pipeline artifact. An interesting thing to notice here is that publishing to myget is exactly the same as publishing to the NuGet gallery. And like Italian grandmas who cook with lots of love, we do strive to build pipelines the same way. And so that was our DevOps contribution for the MIMEKit project. If you need assistance with DevOps implementation in your open source project, check out the description of this video, where you will find links to the Pipeline Foundation projects board and onboarding application submission. We are at your disposal. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts about this video, please let us know in the comments, and feel free to like, subscribe and strike the bell if you would like to hear more from us. Until next time, stay safe and aspire to DevOps.